Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to make some collaged index cards. And if you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. And I appreciate everyone that stops by. So we're going to get started. I was watching a bunch of different videos on YouTube, and I seen a lot of different collaged index cards, and I just thought they were really cute, and index cards make nice journaling cards or pockets or anything like that. And collaging is not one of my real big things, so it's something that I've been wanting to try to do a little bit more of. So I thought I would give this a whirl. And they're not going to be elaborate, but I think hopefully they'll turn out okay. And I have everything cut out. I'll have to do just a little bit of inking after I get the papers and that put on, and let me see. I only inked on the spots that I knew, the edges that I knew was going to be showing. And then after I trim my papers, then I'll ink around the edge of the index card. So I think we're going to have that like that. And I'm going to stick this one down first, and I'm just going to stick them on with glue stick. That's how I put glue all the way out to the outer edge. Don't want it to stick to my cutting board. My problem when I think about collaging is, well, I don't really know. If I stick something over top of something, is it going to look right? Or I look at it and I don't think it looks right. So it's just something that I want to try to do a little bit more of, maybe. Okay, so that's the paper for that one. And I'm going to trim each one as I go so I can decorate them as I go. Check on my corners and make sure they're all stuck down good. Yeah, I think they are. And then on this one, I just think all I want to do for the decoration is just put a flower on it and put a word, nature. And I think that looks cute. Like I say, they're not going to be elaborate. But we'll see how these turn out and see what I come up with next time, maybe. Oh, I almost tore my flower. And some of the ladies that I watched, you know, Camellia Crafts was one of them. I can't remember the names of the other ones, but they didn't overly decorate theirs either. I almost think that I'd like to cut this down just a little bit smaller. This looks like it's awfully big. So I don't really think they have to be overly decorated. Okay, let me get rid of this mess. So there's that one, and then we'll ink around the edges. I think that looks pretty cute. And then on the back, we have the lined, the index card is lined. So you can use that for journaling. I probably could have inked it up a little bit to make it look more distressed, but that's good. I think that looks good for the first one. Now let me see on this one. I'm going to put this one up and down. The lines will be going. You'll just, you know, you can turn your card sideways when you want to write. So I have this kind of paper, and I just inked along that edge. It's just dictionary page. I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. I think I'm going to just glue on the index card. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a nice day. I'm just going to glue from here up to around the top of that. Okay, and there's that one. Oh, I didn't get that too far away from the edge. That's like right on the edge. But it'll be okay because I'm going to, I'll ink it. And on this part here, I didn't cut that, so I can cut that off and use that on something. Let's see. Just kind of flatten it out a little bit. So like I say, this is going this way, and when you turn it, these will be sideways, but you can just turn it and write on it. It's not a problem. Now, for our decoration, I'm going to put a little bit of cheesecloth down. And just put this little flower on it. And I have a couple butterflies that I'm going to put on there, and the word lovely. So let's see. Yeah, it's working now. Just add some glue around. Okay, that might need a little there. I'm just going to glue my flower on. I think I'll just go ahead and use this on the flower. Okay, so there's that. And what that actually, I cut this off of something. I can't remember what it was. Could have even been junk. I think it was junk mail. But I thought it was cute. Now my butterflies, I just want them to kind of be flitzing around. And have my word up here in the corner. I think I'll put that up there first. And I just wrote these out with my pen. We'll just put him there somewhere, and we'll just do this one. About the rest of you, do you like to collage? All right, now this one, I'm going to ink in blue. I'm going to ink around the outside of it with blue. I love this blue color. I got it for Christmas. It's really vibrant. Okay, so there's that one. I thought that turned out cute. And as the glue dries and I work with them, they'll lay down a little bit flatter. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one is wonderful. All right, now, let's see what I was doing here. I think this one goes over. This one goes on top. So I'm going to put this one down first. Of course, I had to figure out where everything was going. It's just easier. That's more my style, easier. That one's right to the edge, but that'll be okay. And I didn't ink any of this because the edges aren't going to be showing. And then I think I'm going to put this one on first. I'm just going to ink from about here over. And I put a little bit of blue on there. And let me see. I want to say that that's how I was doing that one. Okay, so I'll put this one down first. Once I take them apart and stack them up, then sometimes I have to think about it. Okay. Now this one, let me see how far over I'm going here. Over into here. Oh, I think I went up like way too high up in there. No, it's got to come this way some. I really got carried away with myself there. But we're going to put flour there. So it'll be all right. Can sit and look at all of these pretty flowers and think of nicer weather. We're supposed to have freezing rain tonight into tomorrow, so that's not going to be a good thing. Now I'm going to set this like right in here. Let me glue that on first. And I think I'm just going to kind of angle this over here. Could probably, let's see, could probably put that right up there onto that word. Let me go ahead and glue this one down. Let's see how I had that turned. Something like that. Okay. I guess I don't have to go up that high. Okay, so there's that one. Almost looks like this over here is a little plain, but we're just gonna leave it because if you add it into a journal or something like that, you can always add to it. This could almost be like your base. You kind of like get it ready and then just add to it. And it doesn't take quite so long when you're ready to use it. Let me kind of run this over here just to flatten this out a little bit. Okay, so there's that one. Now, this one's our last one. Now this one again, I'm doing up and down. I'm just doing strips. So I'm just going to and of course this is just junk mail. I'm just going to ink or glue, put glue right on my index card. And again, I just inked the edges that I'm going to see, and then the outside edges I'm going to ink. Well, now I can't do that. I have to start from the other side and ink this way. Well, I almost messed that up. I want to start over here because I want these edges out. So let me try this again. And this one I'm going to put right on the edge because I want that torn edge. And then I can just will be ink on the outside anyway, so I'll just put a little extra ink on there. I think that'll work all right. And we're going to do this one next. Okay. Hopefully I come over far enough with the wide one. A big old gobble glue down here. I need to put it back on my thing. Don't want to waste it. Now let me make for sure that this is going to fit. Yes, it'll fit. Just going to spread that glue out. Whoop, it's not right. There we go. I like the strips distressed like that. I think that looks nice. So what do you think about my collage? Probably not the best, I'm sure, but gotta start somewhere. Said one of the things that I wanted to do this year was, you know, to do a little bit more of that, to try to get the hang of it. Let's see, let me ink this edge real quick. Probably if my glue wasn't on there, it would have got a little darker. But I think it still, excuse me, I think it still looks okay. All right, now I'm just going to set this flower on here. Have to tip it a little so my leaves stay on here. And then I'm going to put the word Imagine on top. And I like the green paper that I have for that. I think it goes good with the green in the leaves. So I'm just going to stick that up there. Let me put my pen back in this before it gets all clogged up and dried out. see, make sure I got it all inside. If there's anything on the outside, I can just trim it off. Okay, so what do you think? I inked the front, but I didn't ink the back. Just ink the back real quick. Kind of have different colored inks on here now. These little brush things, fingertip things, they kind of tend to shed. And them sponges that I use do too. All right, so let's bring out the other ones. So there's two going that way and two going that way. And I think they turned out pretty cute. They'll make good journal cards. All right, so that's my video for today. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Any suggestions or anything like that, just let me know. So thanks for stopping by. And until our next video, happy crafting. Bye for now.